We spend so much of life trying to prove we're enough. We stack degrees, collect certifications, polish resumes, all to show that we're qualified. But what happens when all of that still isn't enough? When you do everything right and the results don't come? That's the question I've been sitting with lately. Hey everyone, it's Natasha, and I help leaders, professionals, and purpose driven individuals step into visibility with confidence, clarity, and encouragement. So after the season I shared in the last episode, and I'll link in the description below, I started realizing something deeper. It wasn't just that the job market had changed. It was that I needed to change how I saw myself. And for a long time, I measured my value by the things that look good on paper, the degree, the experience, the certification. Those used to open doors. But now, even with all of it, doors stay closed. And at first, it was confusing, even discouraging. But then I realized I was defining myself by doing, not being. I'd built my identity around performance instead of purpose. So I had to pause. And I asked myself, what's actually behind the work I've done? And that's when I began building what I call my story bank. It's a way to list out the project, initiatives, and the outcomes I've been a part of. But something unexpected happened while I was doing that. It wasn't just another career exercise, it became a mirror. So each story reminded me of the impact I'd made. So the systems I'd improved, the teams I'd strengthened, the lives I'd touched. It showed me that my worth wasn't tied to a job title, it was in the difference I made. So here's what the process taught me. Becoming is quiet work. It's the unseen development that happens when the results don't come right away. We often think success starts when we land that opportunity, but in reality, it starts long before that, in how we think, how we prepare, and how we carry ourselves when no one's watching. You're becoming every time you reflect, every time you recalibrate, and every time you choose growth over frustration. And when you start from that place, from who you are, rather than what you're chasing, everything shifts. You stop applying for validation and you start showing up with clarity. You stop trying to fit in and you start standing out naturally because your confidence comes from alignment, not approval. So if you're in that space where you feel unseen or stuck, try this. 1, reintroduce yourself to you. Write down 3 things you're proud of that aren't on your resume. Maybe it's mentoring someone, maybe it's rebuilding after loss, or maybe it's leading with grace during change. Those moments define you more than titles ever will. 2, audit your energy, not just your effort. Ask, where do I feel most alive? That's usually where your next opportunity will grow from. Not the place that drains you, but the one that fuels you. And 3, practice showing up as your future self. Speak, dress, write, and network from the perspective of who you're becoming, not who you're leaving behind. That shift changes how people experience you. Those aren't checkboxes, those are quiet ways of aligning your identity with your impact. Becoming before doing isn't about slowing down, it's about showing up from a deeper place. It's choosing to root your confidence in who you are, not what you produce. And yes, that does take time. It requires stillness, reflection, and faith that the preparation has turned. But once you understand that, every delay stops feeling like punishment. It starts feeling more like preparation. So if you're feeling overlooked or uncertain right now, take heart. You're not behind, you're in becoming. And that's not wasted time. It's the groundwork for everything that's next. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who's trying to find their footing again. And if you're in your own becoming season, remind yourself daily, you're not stuck, you're being shaped. I'm working on a career pivot strategy session where we'll work together to identify your transferable skills, thrive in industries that match your skills, and determine the best path forward for you. So whether that is locking in to another job or looking for entrepreneurial opportunity. So comment below if you are interested and would like more information. Thanks for spending this time with me, and I'll see you on the next episode.